Hello everyone, tonight we're going to be playing some Age of Wonders, continuing from where we left off with the Cult of Storms campaign. When we last left off, we had made one attempt at this next scenario, the Peninsula of Sobek. Gonna bring the most important gear, or at least actually looks like I'm just about to you can just about bring everything. Yeah, everything except that sword. This time we get to into. This is the first scenario in which we've gotten to start out with the hero. Let's leave this giant slug right here. Here to guard our stirring city. And it's up to my proper axe. Drop the other two axes for oh wait, that's the items on the ground. So Thrash can then pick up, have him wield the blood axe and just keep the other one on handy. Alright, we've got a city we can conquer as we are to reconquer the lizard homelands from invaders. And just form a line of archers that goes towards the back. Myself included in that line, as I am also primarily ranged. Hey, Crash is already getting some experience. Yeah, migrated over to lizards. Right. Gonna go for swarm. Right. Let's see, he is successfully migrated to lizards. So let's actually just leave some of the archers from our party behind to defend it. Oops, I think I actually did that in reverse. That's not good, because now the two archers I was going to leave behind are the ones being attacked by multiple different hellhounds. I mean, they haven't done much damage so far. I say as one of the lizards that's killed. Yep. Oh, and I guess I'll just leave this lizard archer here. And actually select things properly this time. And produce another lizardman archer. Or in that same city. I actually seemed a much better chance. As it as someone up against the Hellhounds with a level 9 hero, for instance, rather than just two lone archers that were not actually supposed to even leave the city they were in. That one is just barely out of range for magic bolts. It's like spell casting. Shoot no one with my arrows. Alright, good. Thresh is still alive. He's on fire, but he's still alive. Does that carry over? Nope. We presumably doused him at the end of the fight. Head on over here. There's apparently a whole bunch of humans waiting for us. Not a great fan of that, especially given that they don't even have their leader with them. It's like I can't even do the tactic I've employed previously of kill the leader or automatically end the combat. It looks like they lost a unit in the fight with those dwarves over there. I'm gonna wait and see if they go off screen. Just gonna go after this one lone priest. You know, pick off individual humans where you can, instead of trying to fight all 16 of them all at once. Sends a frog rider in after Thrash as for backup. And Thrash now has archery as well. So now we can be archer buddies. Let's try and real quick take this city. And then get out of there. Mostly just like taking down, like mostly just here to kill all the guards, not actually claim the city. Oh, and I made a level. Which I do not anything to do to really pump up my the whole thing with which actually, you know, I think I'll focus on stats for this level instead of getting charged an extra strike. bump up my attack a little, bump up my health a little, and my defense. Actually, yeah, that seems good. 10 defense, effectively 12 health on the first strike. Continue taking advantage of them just sort of leaving a handful of dudes behind at each city as a route to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, both taking a city and, you know, take a city and kill some of the human interlopers those at the same time. We just lost a frog rider, but hey, what are we gonna do? Yeah, he was pretty injured at the start of this fight, anyway, so. Well, just accidentally killed one of the giant slugs, too. Hey, still one. Well, looks like the humans have gone off elsewhere, so. In fact, the humans are gone. Because somebody else defeated them for me. Yeah, I guess. So I'm gonna start migrating to see the lizards. Yes, Cedric is defeated. Don't know who did it. Now there will be like few independent humans now. Can you not? Can you not with the giant, like, pretty much right away? At least it's just one lone giant. Not, you know, a whole dwarven invasion force. Still too much for two lizards with their puny bows and arrows to take on. Well, fuck you too. Yeah, you deserve to get your face stomped in by a turtle with a catapult on its back, and did I click accept? I want these valiant heroes that utterly destroyed that giant and on my team. Like, I mean, at least I have the decency to just migrate the cities I had to conquer. I don't raise them. Start fortifying the cities too. in addition to getting archers in to protect them. I did not mean queue merchandise. No, fortify. Right. So get marksmanship and marksmanship 2. Start migrating the siege lizards. Right. All my cities are fortified. And here come some orcs. Like just one orc actually. Do orc warlords have wall crushing? Nope. So if he wants to go after any cities other than the one I'm in right now, well, he's gonna need at least a siege weapon. Q, archers, and fortification. Oh, what just happened? There was a loud noise that usually indicates something happened, but I'm not seeing any notifications. Does it indicate that, like, you know, something got, like, destroyed or something? Actually, no, it usually does notify you when something's been raised. Can just pump up my health. So if I ever end up in another one of one of the multiple situations where I've ended up standing alone against an entire army, it happens again, then I can, and it lasts a bit longer. Nah, I think I'll pass on fighting that many dwarves right now. Instead, focus on fighting off this orc warlord, because as he's probably just gonna be a nuisance until I kill him. Enchanted roads? Okay, I'm not even entirely sure what that does. And it's not telling me. Oh, looks like they've got reinforcements coming. In the form of an undead knight. Still no siege weaponry so far. Ah, it's a the loud, like, crashing noise was a firestorm. Something might be like glitching, or maybe I'm... It's like, I mean, I had movement, but it won't let me move. Alright, just gonna take down this undead knight. It's not within boulder range. And I have to move stuff forwards. Because otherwise he's just gonna stand there until the combat automatically he ends due to nobody acting. Because the AI does not willingly put its creatures in any kind of weapon range until they can also do their melee stuff. I wonder, is that truly a dead end, as the sign says? Right. Alright, me and Tarash now both have marksmanship at 4. And, oh wow, that is a lot of dwarves. And there's a lot of orcs and company as well. So I'm going to head into one of my cities and just sort of hunker down for a while. Wow, that force is quite something. I don't think I could take them, honestly. Perhaps it is time for assassinating for no city. He's run assassination mission, and 2 electric boogaloo. Unfortunately, these walls are wooden, so... they'll catch fire real easy, even once one of those flame tanks gets near them. First things first, gotta get the archers in position, so that maybe... Too late! They've already broken through. Because, you know, they have multiple catapults. Only thing left to do is try and take out as many as possible. Like, I'm pretty sure we're not winning this fight, but can at least take down can at least weaken them as much as possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna warp party my way out of there. And try my best to find my way to where the, you know, the leaders of the various enemies. These are... Because unfortunately can't 55 turns it, because there's multiple enemy leaders. I haven't even seen... Wait, no? I think it's just the dwarves and the orcs that I'm having to deal with. Alright, here's... Well, look who it is! My favorite orc, Brolock. Exactly the kind of person I wanted to see. So you know what? Just gonna... I think most of their stuff is ranged, unfortunately. Hey, I've got a turtle catapult. And I have wall climbing. Yeah, you really think a goblin with a little spear can step to the one with step to the guy on the frog with the 10 defense? And also the cool flaming axe. And also just like a history of it's also like quickly becoming one of the greatest archer assassins in all basically sort of sniper, sort of a medieval fantasy equivalent of of just like a sniper in all of Evermore. Like, you really think I'm gonna be daunted by a goblin with a stick, basically? Well, there goes my guy that could heal me if I need it. Whoops. I just shot a bunch of arrows at a spot on the ground behind the guy. But hey, I'm not really taking a whole lot of damage from these, like, flame cannons. And there we go. I lost half of my initial army, but Brolock is no more. Wow, they just straight up turned that city back to being undead. Right. Do I have a party ready? Yep. Okay. So I am fairly safe. Oh hey, I got a flame cannon for some reason. Oh, I guess maybe it was cute to make a flame cannon? Oh well. Oh, could be useful. I'll just find where Sandra is. Because I assume that... Well, I guess it could be... like a dwarven hero as opposed to... Are you gonna give Tarash wall climbing? I'm basically just making Tarash into sort of a mini-me at this point. But I mean, my build seems to be very good. So... I'm gonna take... And also, I'm gonna take getting blasted with fire as a sign we're on the right path. Where did I... Oh, I teleported to the circle. That's not where I want to be. So I'm going to use Warp Party. Those dwarves over here. So again, probably on the right track. Granted, there's a lot of dwarves over here that just seem to be sort of loitering around. And some dwarves over here, taking advantage of the sort of power vacuum I created. Ooh, there's a wizard's tower. Sure, I'll learn tornado. That sounds like fun. Ooh, I'm losing money now. Dang it, I do not want to be this close to, you know, potential danger. You know, I cast Warp Party to get out of potential danger. Not to get right into the neighborhood of it. Or right into it. As the case may be. Took that guy down in one hit. Drain boulders will do that. I mean, probably mostly just needed me and Tarash at this point. We could probably just about solo most fight. It's given, you know, our excellent stats and archery skills. Like, Trash did just take a pretty good hit to that right there. But that's just because, you know, he has not fully learned. He has not fully mastered the art of the archer assassin. Oh boy! The rest of the gang is here! So hey, at least I get payback on all these orc recruited soldiers. How about you heal Torash? You know, I'd rather have him alive if possible. Oh, because, you know what's better than one archer assassin? 2 archer assassins. But Torash is weak like a child in comparison to me. You know, pretty wide level difference. Yeah, I mean, only 4 levels. This particular guy seems a bit more resistant. Oh, there goes Torash. Guess I'm going it solo. But hey, just gotta find the dwarf leader and this will all be over. If we can stop getting attacked by soldiers of the guy we just killed, held for 5 seconds. Hey, I mean, the sort of waves are getting weaker. It's not too bad. It's honestly mostly just annoying. I get the feeling the worst thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna kill off everybody but me. Because other than the occasional lucky hit, they can't do a whole lot to me. So they can mostly just pick off my supporters. Not even gonna worry about that axe. Yeah, made it to the battle at what cost? Behind me, I'm still... You know, I'm a lizard on a frog, so I can just wander. Oh, you're gonna just attack me with a ship? I guess I've got to come closer. It's got a longer range than ships like javelins have. The ship has javelins at a higher range than my bow. Fortunately, I don't have mountaineering. I think I want to pick that up with my next level, given how many mountains are in this region. I get the feeling that this area of the map I'm in right now might not even be where you're even supposed to go. Like, I think it might just be purely decorative. They're just kind of loitering out there. Maybe because, you know, without me present, dang it, I got sent over here again. You know, that me being present, and, you know, sure, they can take away some of my sort of safe houses, but in my ability to produce new units, but they'll still have to come and find me. You know, if they want to actually win, they have to come and find me. This game's win condition. It's not destroy all the other armies. It's kill all the other leaders. I think I might stick mostly to water. It's like, at most they might come after me with the occasional ship, if it seems. Does it say anywhere? Okay. Oh, I'm about to level up. I think. Unless level 11 is a maximum or something. I feel like it probably isn't, given how much more campaign there's is left. It's interesting how they just seem to be loitering around, almost as if the AI doesn't know what to do when the human player just runs away, basically. There's a giant. Maybe if I follow the giant, he will lead me towards its master's sort of base of operations. Okay, that's still not where I need to be. It's quickly becoming Lunaris all over again. Only at least this time I'm not on a time limit. Well, guess I'm fighting some undead. Pretty sure they pose no threat to me at this point. Already took down the most intimidating one out of their entire group. I am now over here. Oh, there's more map over here. Be real good if I could get mountaineering. So then I could just about go anywhere I want. Oh, they actually hit me with a javelin. They actually managed to damage me for once. And unfortunately, elemental weaknesses do not seem to be a thing. So otherwise, these would be weak to fire. Alright, there's one down. I'm not liking the fact that this one managed to actually like hit me multiple times with javelins. And here comes another one. See, the fact that they're being so defensive of this area is probably a good indicator that we're close to where the one dwarf that I need to kill is. Unfortunately, I'm getting surprisingly close to death. Like, I am at 2. Oh, you're actually fighting. You're actually putting in an effort to attack both my cities. After days of just sort of loitering around in their general vicinity. And of course, you know, it did not last long. At least I'm steadily regaining my lost hit points from those few lucky javelin shots. And well, look who it is. Also, apparently Sandra is not the leader. This random dude is. Ow! I think that actually hurt. For once, something actually hurt me. Quite a novelty at this point. Oh, actually no. Actually, I think it just hurt his halfling buddies. I'm having a hard time landing any hits with my arrows. And I'm currently at 1. Perhaps it's time for some chain lightning. Alright, it's just you and me. Dang it. You know what? I'm not gonna accept that, I'm just gonna load the autosave. And hide out somewhere. Preferably where he can't get me. And properly heal up before engaging him again. Just gonna do an automatic combat with this one. No, I do not like the look of giants standing right near the walled tower that I was trying to hide out at. Given that, you know, they can destroy the walls. Oh, alright. If you want to actually come at me. Which, no wonder had to, that's a trouble while fighting him. He's got defense almost as good as mine. Plus again, you know, I was lacking in hit points. She seems to have multiple enchantments going. And I am entangled. If I die in this fight, I'm going to be so mad. Because this is some cheap bullshit. Just entangling me. Entangling me and then pelting me with rocks. While not actually attacking me herself like a man. Or at the very least, a non-coward. And hey, despite that, I won. Mating dance. Vigorous choruses of mating calls churn during the hot night as lizardmen start or the work of inhabiting their ancient abode. It is sweet music. Ah yes, the music of horny lizards. Each discharge of musk means more warriors. Warriors which will owe their blissful upbringing to me. The primal state of these leaves me pondering my own condition. The lizard hatchlings start small and vulnerable, darting amid the reeds, hoping to escape the nose of larger predators until they can grow and learn. I have long been in Mr. Dickens' prey, by foresee change, a time when the hatchling, which was once prey, becomes a predator. The next snare is Serpent River, and it took an hour to get that done, so... Prospecting the Serpent River. Since Antioch was deposed, nearly every race from Aztec pirates to self-righteous elves had sought control of the Serpent River. It is only natural the lizards was lost after the twisted waterway. Regulating passage of merchant vessels would be a fine resource. What better species to monitor the safe travel of vessels than the lizardmen? Unfortunately, few troublemakers don't see it as clearly as I do, and so I will need to clear the surrounding jungle of dissenters before the lizards can claim this new enterprise. I am more than happy to indulge the favor for a price. Yep, starting out with the 75 gold, 50 mana, a helmet, and an axe. Alright, you can definitely join up. Right, so wow, there are lot of AI players in this one. Which means a lot of people to assassinate, most likely. Since has been my most successful strategy. As we'll take over this halfling city. And it looks like Frog has venomous spitch. Frog isn't already not looking great. You know, the AI pretty much target him pretty much immediately. Go ahead and start this migrating over to lizards. Is it literally named H? Yep. Sage is named H. Looks like it, like firestorm or something just went off somewhere. Queue up some archers. You know, fortify the new city. Yeah, there are a lot of AI players right now. I mean, I'm sure that will dwindle. And already some orcs are coming over here to mess with me. Not today. Oh, sure. Kills one orc, they immediately are like, we want peace. Clearly, we've reached the point where my reputation precedes me. Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, I kind of sided with one of your greatest enemies. But I mean, if you wanted to be my friend, then you could have just offered peace first. Then again, I mean, I am the Storm Lord, so Yeah, sure. Sure, Azrax. You want to be buddies too? Well, I mean, they are allies, so could still turn against me at just about any time they feel like. I mean, hey, at least we've got friends. None's on this one. Right, you can pick up wall climbing and parry. Because you've already got ranged attack, so you don't necessarily need to learn archery. Just gonna sort of wander down the river. Oh, now I make a level. So now I can get mountaineering after I don't need it a whole lot. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go with cause fear instead. Looks like I've found my way to the elves. Perhaps it may be time to maybe bring this whole war with the elves thing to a swift end. I mean, just already made my way through to it. Here's where they're at. I mean, you know, three lizards wandering down the Serpent River. Finding a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's, you know, the benefit of rivers to civilization is all across time. It has been they help with navigation because you can just and transport because you can just if it's wide enough you can just ride a boat down. What did you even do to me here right there? Whatever it was, it didn't seem to hurt, so... What even is that? Well then. Just gonna replay. This time, rather than cause fear, I'm gonna just go for means of food. I'm just gonna improve my defense stat, maybe. Defense and hit points. Migrate lizards. I mean, if it goes like last time, there won't be much of an immediate threat. I mean, the only people that had a problem with me last time were the elves. And that one orc that I killed. Fortify and queue up archers, just like last time. Take out a single orc unit. Oh, this one's actually not an orc, it's a kobold this time. You know, except their offer of peace. You make my way onto the river. So just wandering on down. Yeah, the Azarks can also be at peace with me. But so far I've yet to see any messages from the elves. Sure, you can be friends. I don't believe you even actually you sent me any messages last time. Things are already going a little bit different. As we're at peace with the dwarves. Yep. Now here are the elves. Hey, now we even know exactly where they are. Get the feeling the halflings might not take too kindly to me assassinating their buddy, though. And they're at peace with me for now. But, you know, probably won't be if I succeeded this pro move that I'm about to do. Oh dear, I'm just gonna have that guy head on out. And use the much more expendable soldier as a distraction. Right, he's pretty much by himself inside the wall. Ooh, he actually managed to get hit off on me. Not a big fan of that. Which I mean, he does have a higher attack than most units in his entire army. You know, befitting of a leader. It's like, if anybody he can hit me, it's probably him. Out of everybody here. Again, I'm not entirely sure what that does. Hey, this brings back memories. Sneaking right into a city, killing an elf, and then leaving. Well, I mean, this is how we started out the campaign. Granted, I don't believe we started out with having to murder several sort of bystanders, but hey, absolutely you can be my ally. After all, that's a good way to secure your chances of living, and to see the end of this whole affair. See this guy get. you know, he can pick up wall climbing and parry. They'll pick up an extra hit point and an extra point of defense. Oh! I guess it's maximum of 10. Either that or maybe... Nope. It's maximum of 10 unless one point of defense past 10. It costs like maybe 20 or something. For some reason, it didn't let me actually finish that. Maybe because these now independent elven units coming and trying to fight me. And dying horribly as a result. Do I at least get to pick big things? Things for my new level? Nope. Does not seem inclined to give me the option a second time to select new things for my new level. Oh well. Okay, so I'm currently at peace or allied with everyone I know. So just gonna continue on down the river, or I guess you know, meet new people, kill anyone who doesn't like me. Like, I mean, oh, now I know of the humans and the undead. I mean, I've got 3 allies now. One of each different alignment, too. The only person who's not... The only person at peace with me who is not... officially become my allies, the halflings. The halflings also seem to be in some pretty rough shape right now. Because, I mean, it looks to me like they've only got, like, the one city. Granted, they do have a pretty substantial army. Alright, the halflings are my allies now too. So currently, I've got allies and 2 unknowns. like, everybody else is fighting each other, but not me. I'm just sort of wandering down the river. Okay. We have our next target. And I believe we're right in the neighborhood. Oh, there's a human leader right there. But the humans are not the ones that have declared war on me. It's this guy right here who declared war on me. Wait for everybody to finish their turns, because as much as I can already tell they're going to be, yep, I'd say it's almost certainly just a maximum of 10 points. Like, you need like items or something to buff that stat beyond, not to buff beyond that. Just gotta go for Shivam. Wait, didn't you get wall climbing for Rock? Guess you're gonna be seeing this one out. Cause you can't get past the wall. And you're not really expendable enough to use as just a distraction either. I have no idea what that was, but it looked rad. But given that I don't even appear to have been injured by it or anything, kinda disappointing, honestly. I thought I was gonna do something cool. Like, looking at the animation for it. Good job, you set your own wall on fire. Wow, you are weak if you've already taken 2 strong hits from me just like that. Wow, that dude was pathetic compared to the elf. Yeah, Nat. Guess he just didn't get parry and wall climbing for some reason. Just gonna, you know, buff his stuff, buff a bit as well. But it can also start to become as resilient as I am as well. So I might as well make my way over to where the humans are. See how they feel about me. I mean, I'm back to having everybody be allies with me because they know better than to cross Evermore's greatest archer assassin. Yeah, they're dropping like flies purely because of me. If it honestly, I mean, it's half their fault because they decided to be assholes towards me, but you know, that's what you get when you decide to, cross the. A renowned assassin. Waiting for... Still gotta wait for a multitude of AIs to take their turns. There's 5 AIs total, all left. So there's nobody else to meet technically. It's just, let's see what the humans think of me. Get Warp Party ready, just in case, they decide to, immediately attack me. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm not sure how much of a threat that they can really be. Well, I mean, I've already killed 2 enemy leaders in the span of less than an in-game month. It took longer to kill that one Frostling than it has to kill, well, both the leader of the elves and the leader of the undead. I think the biggest problem with fighting if the humans decide to put up a fight is going to be finding the guy, because from what I've seen, he's not as sedentary as the other 2 were. Sure, by all means. Which I wonder, if he becomes my ally, does that mean I just win? Because, I mean, technically it said eliminate, it told me to eliminate dissenters. There are no dissenters right now. The only thing left to, so unless I feel like taking aside one of these AI versus AI wars that are going on, I can just sit back and relax. I mean, this has admittedly already been more relaxed than the last scenario. Because, I mean, I have buddies in the form of other leaders this time. It's not me against the world, no, for once. Yeah, like, does it need to, like, reach the point of there not being any wars going on? Or do I just need to get this guy? Well, let's give him a bit of a tribute. So, I mean, I've got... Oh, optional bribes. Let's put in some money and... Like, I mean, hey, if I can potentially just win this whole scenario... I have no idea if it actually... No, clearly actually registered. I've just yet to see a response come back from the humans. Oh, guess I'm fighting a newly independent ship. You know, trying to... And there goes Forok. So I'm alone again. But I mean, I've got friends in the form of all the other leaders currently. So I'm just sort of wandering on home. Because again, unless diplomacy changes, I can pretty much just head back to Oron and kick it for a while. Let the AIs solve their own problems. Wow. Well then, I guess I'm just gonna wait and see if he does it naturally. Maybe I'll chill near where he's at for a while. Now, question is, where am I? Right now. It's like... I'm having trouble finding myself on the mini-map. I think it's like... Here we go. Here's where I am. Yeah, maybe I'll just sit here for a while. Because I mean, I feel like he's probably the most likely one trying to attack me. Probably not gonna go. If I need to declare war on somebody, let's see, he's at peace. Let's see, these two are allies. He's only at peace with the Azracs and the. It's like. I mean, if I locate where he is, it doesn't take him out, then that will end one of the wars that the dwarves, the halflings, and the orcs are in. But the orcs are at war with literally everybody but me. Because, you know, they're orcs. Also, I'd really rather not have to murder all the orcs. Well, have to deal with the orcs becoming independents. They just wander around attacking stuff. Especially with how close they are to me. Again, you know, I think if I go after anyone, it's probably gonna be Ardanos. Because again, he's the only one that's yet to make any moves towards alliance. Like, for the time being, I'm just gonna wait and see how things progress. Because, I mean, unless the AI is up to where, like, oh, sure, you can be my ally. Now that you spontaneously want to, despite having ignored my offer of alliance earlier. Like, admittedly, Thorax is the only one that's at war with everybody but me. I'd say now that I'm allies with literally everyone, at least everyone who's still alive, I can probably just make my way home and just see how things progress from there. Because again, surely the AIs will whittle each other down over time. After all, I mean, the human guy in the last scenario managed to get himself killed very early on, completely on his own. No intervention from me needed. I might switch games at the 2-hour mark, which is in 7 minutes. You know, this is gonna get kind of boring after a while. Depending on how long it takes, it might actually just like you could, I'll probably stream the entirety of how this scenario just sort of ends up going, because like I mean that I'm sure that'll be of some interest. At least once, you know, some big moves start happening. You know, like AIs start getting taken down by other AIs. Without these random elves getting some lucky shots on me. Which I mean, probably capped the defense stat at a 10 specifically, so that I don't become just completely impervious to everything most units could possibly throw at me. Which I mean, sort of power vacuums I created by taking out 2 of the enemy leaders without really doing much to their armies. It's gonna make things real interesting. Because, you know, there's gonna be a bit of a land rush for the territories of the undead and the elves. But like, I mean, you know, I can see this just ending up being the AI mostly takes each other out, and then is just sort of take each other out, and then I clean up whatever's left. Because, you know, either the game just automatically win, or chances are the remaining AI player, once there's potentially only one left after a while, just automatically declares war on me because they're the only one left. And therefore they just have to take me down to be able to dominate the entire map. And like I can see most of what's going on because I have line of sight into through all of my allies. Alright, I've made it back to my capital city. Which the AI is still managing to find independent cities to capture. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, so alright, it's reached the 2-hour mark, so just gonna save here. And it's gonna be it for Age of Wonders for tonight. So thank you to anyone who's watching on YouTube or switch it or leaving before the next before I switch games. Switch over to probably Arena. Should recently reached Mythic on that, so BRB here real quick. Make like get that set up, and then switch game and stop and restart stream to make uploading to YouTube easier. So you know, I will be